What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Force here with some more Overwatch news. Today I'm excited because we got a bunch of tidbits of information courtesy of Micheal Chu, the senior designer for lore and story in Overwatch. Yesterday took the time to respond to an AMA request. He answered a bunch of questions not only about the writing and lore and story behind Overwatch, but also gave us some ideas of what we might expect in the game in the future, including some potential new heroes. So first off, I want to address the elephant in the room, or should I say the Jetpack cat in the room, something that Jeff Kaplan referenced as a sort of early hero design that ended up getting canned. Well, Micheal Chu was asked about it and he responded, "I've actually been thinking a lot about Jetpack cat since Jeff mentioned the hero a while back. I wasn't on the team when the original concept happened, but I've been thinking that Torbjorn has a particularly interesting cat, and who knows what stuff Torbjorn has lying around." So, I'm not going to pretend for a minute that this means we're going to get a Jetpack cat hero in the game, but that Torbjorn's cat may get a jetpack, and we might see it in an animated short or one of the upcoming comics or something along those lines. It's just an adorable concept, a little cute cat flying around with a jetpack. Funny stuff aside, got a couple of hints at some upcoming heroes. The first one related to the Recall short. We saw a bunch of teased heroes in the Recall short that a lot of people have been referencing when giving theories about what we might expect in the future, but we really haven't gotten any confirmation that any of them will actually be coming. Well, Micheal Chu said specifically about this, you should definitely keep looking at them. Who knows what the future holds? This really gives me the impression that they are seriously working on a upcoming playable hero design based on some of the portraits or any of the portraits that were showcased in the Recall short. Again, we've been looking at these for quite a long time. People point to these when they're guessing what upcoming heroes are. A lot of people have said, is one of these people Doomfist? We got that robot guy that a lot of people say might be a Soundquake playable character in the future. A lot of guessing, a lot of hypothesizing, but it's nice to hear from Chu that we should still be referencing these as potential upcoming heroes, because again, who knows what the future holds. Now, this next question was about whether or not we're ever going to get any bad Omnics. We've got good and bad humans in the Overwatch universe, but so far, all the Omnics have in this game are basically good ones. Well, Chu said, we definitely want to flesh out the Omnics of Earth in the same way the humans have. So what this means is that they're looking to incorporate bad Omnics like they have kind of humans that have turned to the dark side. We're obviously talking about characters like Reaper and Widowmaker. They once fought for good, and now they're working as part of the Talon organization, what we'll consider bad. I mean, you know, we could go into the argument of what's good and bad, it's all about our perspective, but you get the general picture. Generally speaking, Talon's trying to do some things that are more shady. So I like this idea of getting a more menacing Omnic added to the Overwatch playable roster. I think that's really cool. Now, a lot of the questions beyond these were more story focused, but there were a couple that I thought were interesting that I wanted to share with you. About animated shorts and more character interactions in the game. He responded with, I wish I could say that all the heroes are going to get their own animated shorts, but it's impossible to predict the future. In my dreams, we'd get every hero one, as we have stories we are dying to tell about all of them. As far as character interactions, definitely. There should be some new ones coming soon, probably referencing the upcoming anniversary events, and there are some more that are on the horizon. Their rollout can be a little random because it depends a little on our recording schedule and when we get the actors for both parts of the conversations recorded. So more in-game interactions, those are always fun and funny and give little peers into the backstory of Overwatch and the characters themselves. I love those. In terms of the animated shorts, frankly, I'm gonna chalk most of this up to the cost. It is incredibly expensive and very time consuming to make the animated shorts like they do. It's a big part of the reason why not a lot of companies do this for their games, because they're basically just spending a ton of money to make this one little video. And it's not like the video makes them a ton of money. Sure, they put it up on YouTube, it gets a couple million views, but that's gonna be a drop in the bucket compared to the cost of the short. So it's really cool that they do actually make the effort to do this, because I'm telling you, it likely just loses them money, but it fleshes out the world, and you could of course make an argument that if these shorts are good enough, it is advertising that might get new people to buy the game. And the final big question is about lore that he is most excited to expand upon in the future. So Chu said, until Uprising, one of the biggest bits of story that I wanted to explore was Overwatch before it was shut down, to give a sense of what the organization was like at its height. Moving on from there, I'm most excited about developing and releasing story about some of the heroes who haven't gotten as much attention, and also the talent organization. Now, it's that last bit of it that I'm most excited about. I think it's really cool to take a look and a snapshot of Overwatch as an organization before it was shut down, which is, you know, exactly what we got with the Uprising event. But I would love to get some more story about the talent organization. I would love if there was a playable event similar to Uprising, but where you play as Talon, trying to sabotage, maybe trying to sneak into Volsky Industries to steal some stuff, as we've seen the animated short for Sombra that we got. So that's a really cool idea. I love to, it's fun to play as the bad guys in games, and it'd be really cool to play as Reaper and Widowmaker, trying to sneak into some place like a stealth. Imagine if they added like a stealth mission event. I don't know, things to think about, pretty cool ideas. Now there's a bunch more questions that Micheal Chu answered in this, including where Genji got his nickname Sparrow from, the existence of a God program, the film that inspired the backstory for Hanzo, and some of the challenges of writing for Soldier 76 with his creator, Chris Metzen, no longer working for Blizzard. So if you guys are interested in hearing any more about the history, the story, the lore, and the writing behind Overwatch, definitely go check out this AMA. I'll give you guys a link in the video description below. But I just wanted to highlight some of the things that I thought were most interesting from his responses, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, I'd love to know what you guys think. Please go ahead and let me know in the comments section below. As always, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a good one, and until next time, I'll see you later.